Shalom, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, Great Millstone, that taught us this word. I just want to talk about, these different planets out here, and it seems like every day these scientists, these astronomers are discovering new planets, even though it's like they're trying to measure out the heavens, they can never get to those planets, but, those different solar systems, those different galaxies, those are for the elect, those are for Israel. You know, the Lord said, "Behold, he comes quickly, and he has his reward with him." As part of that reward, being able to explore the different galaxies. Um, there's this article out of dailymail.co.uk um, entitled "A New Eden." Astronomers discovered 2 dozen superhabitable planets, 2 dozen of them, outside our solar system that may have better conditions for life than Earth. He's trying to search out these heavens, but these are hundreds of light years away. Only you're going to have a chariot in order to get to travel that far distance. Be able to open up wormholes or whatever. But yeah, there's many mansions. In the Lord's house. But yeah, this was published October 5th, 2020. Earth is the only planet we know that has sentient life, but astronomers have found 2 dozen exoplanets that may have better conditions for life than our home world. A team led by Washington State University identified 24. A team led by Washington State University identified 24 superhabitable planets out of more than 45 known exoplanets that could be a good candidate for life. They are older, a little larger, wetter, and slightly warmer than the Earth, and these factors, when taken together with a slightly cooler and longer living star, created better conditions for complex life to develop. The team explained. Scrolling down. While no single planet meets all the criteria for superhabitability, they all score higher than Earth overall. Even though the worlds are all more than 100 light years away, too far away for us to ever visit, the researchers say the discovery can help in the search for life elsewhere in the universe. All of the planets uncovered by the research team are more than 100 light years away. They looked at worlds that were potentially better for life than Earth. NASA has found some similar to the Earth, such as K2 18b, 110 light years away. Lead author Dirk Schultz McCooch says it is important to focus space telescope time on likely candidates, and these have the most promising conditions for complex life. Just because the team says the planets meet the conditions for superhabitability, it doesn't mean that they are actually habitable, as our telescopes can't see their atmospheres yet. That will come with new technology in the coming years. For the study, Schultz McCooch, a geobiologist with expertise in planet habitability, teamed up with astronomers to identify potential superhabitability criteria. The criteria for a superhabitable planet include small islands separated by oceans rather than large continents. Uh, this is a view of Bora Bora Lagoon. But yeah, here's a chart of some of the planets, some of the best superhabitable planets candidates based on criteria set out by the research team. Just one name. It's about 1.16 times larger than the Earth, 81 degrees average temp, 27 light years away, 2,700 light years. Yeah, see, they're always discovering these new planets, but they can never get to them. Uh, the researchers selected systems with probable terrestrial planets orbiting within the host star's liquid water habitable zone, also known as the Goldilocks zone. So yeah, they're always finding new planets out there, even and they're going to discover even more of them. With all this new technology, they're supposed to be launching new telescopes and stuff like that, trying to measure out the heavens, trying to search out the heavens. But you know, the scriptures say, the Lord said He comes and prepares a place for you. You know, so those worlds are meant for the elect, for Israel ultimately. This is John 14:2. In my Father's house. Actually, let me start at 1. John 14:1. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in the Most High. Believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions, man. Out there in the universe. Many different planets. And these astronomers are seeing them, you know. These different scientists and astronomers, they're seeing all these planets. I go and prepare a place for you, and if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. So yeah, man, the Lord's coming back, man. When Yahushua is coming back, it says in the book of Revelation, He's coming quickly. Behold, I come quickly. My reward is with me. So there is a reward for this work, There is a reward for the faithful, So you got to stay faithful in this thing. Because what's coming is something that's never been seen on the planet ever in history. This is Isaiah 64:4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Most High, besides thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. So that kingdom is going to be something special, man. No eye have seen, no ear has heard. No event on the planet Earth can't be compared to what's coming, So yeah, I wanted to bring out that scripture. Latest astronomers discovered, 24, super habitable distant planets, So every day they're seeing something new out there in the heavens, man. They're seeing the chariots, they see these different planets out here, and they want to take part of it, and they can't. All that is for Israel, for the elect. So endure unto the end. And with that, shalom.